Championship. It is about control of all elite wrestling. Jon Moxley, the champion, will face the challenger, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, this Saturday night. But coming up tonight in our Dynamite main event, it will be teacher versus student. Orange Cassidy, Wheeler Yuta, one-on-one, our Dynamite main event tonight. But then, looking ahead to Full Gear coming up this Saturday night, Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher, one-on-one, some massive animosity between these two men. Will they be able to contain it tonight in our opening contest? Here we go!
Shit.
Your opening contest is an all-star 8-man tag team match, number 1 fall. Introducing first from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 208 pounds, Ricochet!
Well, we have, Excalibur, I'm sorry, we have some of the greatest young stars in all of pro wrestling here tonight in this 8-man all-star tag team match. Can't wait.
Joining him first from East Palo Alto, California, weighing 270 pounds, Powerhouse Hobbs.
Let's go.
Hobbs, who was on the shelf for months with injury, and while he was on the shelf, we understand the Don Callis family let the contract to Powerhouse Hobbs expire. And a master stroke by Ricochet, bringing Hobbs into the fold.
And Mark Davis and the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
Well, Mark Davis making his in-ring return after more than a year on the shelf. We have seen him over the last few weeks, Tony. He's been trying to plead sense into the head of Kyle Fletcher, who just seems blinded by his hatred of Will Ospreay, and a hatred sown, I think, in large part by Don Callis.
You are right about that. Don Callis is the man behind all of this, and we saw the banner of United Empire. Well, let me tell you, Will Ospreay, Mark Davis, and Kyle Fletcher were 3 of the greats in New Japan Pro Wrestling as part of United Empire, and that is all now dissolved thanks to the actions of Don Callis.
Ospreay.
Of course, Kyle Fletcher.
Guys, how about
Ospreay.
This is going to be something. Yeah, this Saturday night, Full Gear, Prudential Center, The Rock in Newark, New Jersey. It will be Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher. And we will see if they will be able to restrain themselves here tonight, or if Ospreay and Fletcher are going to go at it full bore ahead of Full Gear.
And their opponents, the team of Kyle Fletcher, Lance Archer, the Ring of Honor World Television Champion Brian Cage, and the AEW International Champion, the Alpha Kanusuke Takeshita.
Now, earlier today, I overheard Konosuke Takeshita speak in the hallway. He said, this is not the Don Callis family here tonight. This is the Don Callis Monster Army coming into battle.
Consider one of the top tag teams, there's no question about it. And I would think Daddy Magic, these 2 men would get a World Tag Team title shot down the road.
You got to think so, especially under the tutelage of Don Callis. Taking these guys to the top, Tony.
Yeah, I don't know if tutelage is the right thing to say about
Wow, Cage and Archer. Just a launch into the Blue Thunder. Bomb from the International Champion. And Ospreay barely beating the referee's count.
A lot of celebration going on here on the floor from the Don Callis family that time.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if you want to be turning your back on Will Ospreay like that. And Ricochet.
Oh, look how deliberate now that Fletcher gets in the ring. He's feeling very confident.
He's really become a cocky SOB, hasn't he?
I think he always was, to be honest with you.
Well, if he's always been like this, he hit it well, but it was the influence of Don Callis that most certainly brought it out of Kyle Fletcher. Don Callis, we have to mention, we assume cowering somewhere in the back. So Ospreay, so Davis,
Ospreay has
so Ricochet getting their hands on it.
Absolutely, and Ospreay had absolutely no one to tag right there. He was there. And
Here we go.
look at this, Hobbs. You talking about courage?
I don't know if you want to do this, Hobbs, on the surgically repaired knee.
Come on, it's courage, man. You can't take that courage away. Look at this.
You got to think of the rest of your career.
Powerhouse Hobbs limping to the ring. A gutsy move by Hobbs, the former member of the Don Callis family. Looking for the tag from Ospreay.
He wants in, Excalibur. He wants in. Look at him reach.
But Takeshita attempting to anchor Ospreay on the Don Callis family side of the ring. But in come Hobbs. His mobility, or lack thereof, may be key here. But right now, Hobbs able to overcome it. But
oh, man, double team.
This is the issue now.
That's right. This is the issue.
He's in big time. Uh-oh.
Cage and Archer.
Gonna make me eat my words.
Now knees by Brian Cage, or a knee.
And with that knee injured, he can't base properly.
Able to launch off of one leg and take the big men down.
It's unbelievable. How about that? Both these two men tried to take him off his feet momentarily, and they couldn't do it.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
It's 1-on-4 here, Excalibur.
Look at this. He's
One
just
on four.
smacking meat everywhere.
And Hobbs, even with that bad wheel, so fired up, so driven is Will Hobbs here tonight.
You know what? We talk about power, athleticism. I'll take drive, and I'll take determination each and every time over that.
Big time power slam by Hobbs. Now tag made to Mark Davis. 400 plus days away from the ring, watching his friend Kyle Fletcher devolve into something near unrecognizable. Davis, you know he's got to be a cauldron of emotions here tonight, but a powerful right hand drops the alpha.
3 kicks didn't do it, Matt Menard. 3 kicks didn't do it, but the right hand did.
Oh. Mark Davis hanging in there.
Takeshita looking for the knee strike. Big time Enziguri staggers Takeshita, and now Davis, the courage.
You kidding me?
Into the pile driver. Davis is going to take it here.
Yes, that's got to be it.
2, no, Fletcher.
That would have been it.
Wow, Kyle Fletcher breaking up the pinfall, and now
Oh, here we go.
I think this is the first time tonight he's finding himself face to face with his former tag team partner.
My God.
Here we go.
And now Mark Davis, the double leg. The right hands. And former partners, former friends, now finally going at it, but Takeshita drops Davis with that solid shot.
Look out here.
Ricochet, like he's floating on air, comes in with that elbow.
Oh, my God.
Brian Cage, though, that power bomb.
Speaking of power,
Spine on the pine, courtesy of Powerhouse Hobbs.
They got him out.
they got him out, my God.
Archer the choke slam, Ospreay the elbow.
We got bodies flying everywhere.
And now,
He don't want none.
Fletcher, the
He don't
last
want
man
none.
standing.
This is what the people want.
The
Fletcher.
preview of Full Gear, Excalibur.
Fletcher and Ospreay this Saturday night live on pay-per-view. We're getting a sneak preview here tonight on Dynamite.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
Caught him right in the face.
Missed with the lariat.
Look at that.
Now, powerbomb. Fletcher lands on his feet. Pops up. Ospreay misses. Oh, Fletcher did not.
Incredible.
Standing Spanish fly by Ospreay using Fletcher's size and momentum against him.
Oh, Fletcher's in trouble here.
Here it comes.
And now, and Fletcher pulled Davis into its path.
You kidding me?
That was a great move by Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher, the tope into Will Ospreay right at our feet.
Hold on, what's going on here?
Now Takeshita dropping that knee pad. Look for that Wagamama.
Oh,
That
Mark Davis is in trouble.
That knee striking. Davis with absolutely no way to defend himself. Takeshita the knee and the win.
Here are your winners, Kyle Fletcher, Lance Archer, the Ring of Honor World Television Champion Brian Cage, and the AEW International Champion, the Alpha Kanusuke Takeshita.
It was the errant hidden blade, the friendly fire from Ospreay on Davis that turned the tables of this match, turned the tide. But it was Kyle Fletcher pulling his former friend Mark Davis into the path that won this match for the Don Callis family. Well, right now, let's hear from our AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley.
Despite recent discoveries, little Orange Cassidy is a snake. Cold-blooded, uncaring, unmoving, a serpent lurking in the darkest corners of the battlefield. My objective remains the same. My job on Saturday night remains the same. You may be this borderline sociopath. You may be a great guy, just like everybody thinks. I don't care if you're a great guy. I don't care what kind of person you are when the bell rings on Saturday night and the AEW World Championship hangs in the balance. You are a threat to my people. And I will destroy you. So much more going on behind Orange Cassidy's eyes than any of us ever could have imagined. You may make it to Full Gear with your mind intact, but your body, for that matter, Darby Allin's body, still up for grabs.
Darby, du hast das Gefühl, du kannst mit den Großen hier mitspielen? Ha? Das hier ist kein Kindergarten. Das sind Männer. Tonight, I'm going to end you.
Claudio, I'm going to keep this really short. Let's not forget you're the one who put the chair around Bryan's neck and you pulled the trigger on his career. Every single one of you Death Riders will have your day. And Claudio, today's your day.
Claudio Castagnoli and Darby Allin still to come tonight. Orange Cassidy, Wheeler Yuta, our main event. But 1 week from tonight, the 2024 AEW Continental Classic kicks off on Dynamite.
Witness the best wrestle live as this Saturday, one of the biggest events of the year, comes to Newark, New Jersey as AEW Live as the Continental Classic.
I'm currently waiting to get a word with the members of the Hurt Syndicate. We heard from MVP a little bit earlier today that he had a special surprise for everybody tonight on Dynamite. MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, pleasure to see all of you gentlemen here tonight. But MVP, you said you had a surprise. What's going on?
Yeah, I said I had a special treat for the AEW viewing audience, and that treat is an announcement that the almighty Bobby Lashley will be in action tonight on AEW Dynamite here in Reading, Pennsylvania, prior to his pay-per-view debut at Full Gear on Saturday.
Are you at all concerned to have an athlete of this caliber? Whoa, whoa!
Swerve Strickland. After that blockbuster announcement from MVP and the Hurt Syndicate, that right hand into the head of Bobby Lashley. And it sounded to me like there may have been a chain wrapped around the hand in Swerve Strickland.
I mean, he definitely smashed him with something.
How about Bobby Lashley on television live tonight in his first match ever in AEW?
He swerved him.
Adam Cole.
Well, Adam Cole, who wanted nothing more than to face MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman at Full Gear. That perhaps not a dream denied, more maybe a dream delayed. Of course, it was that Dynamite Diamond ring, the right hand from Konosuke Takeshita, that ended those hopes for Adam Cole to face MJF this Saturday night. But instead, it will be Roderick Strong stepping into the ring to go one-on-one with MJF this Saturday night at Full Gear in Newark.
How about Adam Cole? Couldn't get it done.
Couldn't get it done thanks in large part to that bribe paid by MJF to the Don Callis family.
Yeah, not only are we going to hear from Adam Cole in just a few seconds, but we're going to hear from Roderick Strong as well as he prepares to go up against MJF. That's still to come tonight as well.
Do you think Roderick Strong was maybe happy that Adam Cole couldn't get it done?
Well, listen, there was a chance it was going to be a three-way. I think both those guys would just soon be a three-way match.
Who's ready for story time with Adam Cole, baby? I wish so badly that I could say I was going to get my hands on MJF this Saturday at Full Gear, but I'm not.
MJF did everything in his power to make sure we didn't fight on Saturday, and guess what? He succeeded. But do you know who else succeeded? Roderick Strong. And me and Roddy, we have the exact same goal, and that's to give MJF the ass whooping of a lifetime, and that's exactly what's gonna happen Saturday at Full Gear.
Kyle O'Reilly, the microphone in hand. Kyle O'Reilly,
maybe they'll have a match at Full Gear.
Friendship with both Adam Cole and Roderick Strong, but finding himself sometimes in the middle, sometimes on the outside, in a frosty relationship
I don't know if
as
you
of late
remember,
with
man,
Cole.
but 14 years ago here in Reading, PA, we had our second match ever against one another. We've come a long way, man. Being associated with you has given me some incredible highs and some serious lows. And through these lows, I've come to know you better than almost anybody, which makes me the only one willing to tell you the truth.
Oh.
This crusade with MJF, man, it's got to end before someone gets hurt. This obsession, you got to wash your hands of it. I mean, your ankle's been reconstructed. What's next? You got friends willing to take a bullet for you, myself included, but you got to stop having your friends fight these battles. I mean, for God's sakes, Roderick Strong barely makes it out alive last week. Now he wants to fight MJF. No, he wants to end MJF because of you. And man, I don't got a good feeling about any of this.
Kyle, what exactly are you trying to say? You're trying to say that you don't think Roddy can handle MJF?
You don't think MJF is 3 steps ahead of you on this? The guy hasn't been here for weeks. He's pulling everyone's strings. You should know, dealing with MJF is like playing with fire, and I don't want to see my friends get burnt. You need to realize why so many of us are willing to go to war for you. Because you're a leader. You're an elite professional wrestler, and you're a good friend who doesn't want to see his friends get hurt, or so I think. You gotta face facts, man. MJF is more of an evil bastard than you will ever be, and that is a good thing.
Last week he refused to shake hands with Adam and now walks away.
Wow, an awkward parting between Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, but right now,
I mean, there's
a conglomeration is standing by in the back.
A little later tonight, I'm going to make an example out of you, Wheeler Yuta. And I'm going to show everybody exactly what I'm going to do this Saturday to you, Jon Moxley. And that's walk down to that ring and beat you alone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, orange, man. Orange. What sense does that make, man? Moxley said it himself. 5 of them, there's 1 of you. We got your back, man. We're here for you.
Listen, no one else is going to get hurt.
Man, get hurt? What are you talking about, man? We fighters, man. We got your back. We ready to scrap.
That's right.
We got your back.
Please! I'm asking you. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to understand me. Please, promise me you'll stay away.
Man, if you insist, so be it, man.
There you have it, John. 5 of you and 1 of me. Go ahead and do what you're gonna do. Because this Saturday at Full Gear, you're gonna need all the help you can get.
Good luck. I don't know about that.
Orange Cassidy committed to not only protecting his friends, but ending this reign of terror of Jon Moxley.
And what's he trying to prove?
Hikaru Shida chopping down the lariat attempt, the sweep by Statlander. And now Statlander, moonsault press, the leg hook, the cover. And then 1, 2. Potentially, there it is. Falcon Arrow, 1, 2,
Statlander just too strong, too much reserve in that young lady. Too much reserve.
Despite Hikaru Shida's resume here in All Elite Wrestling, I think that would be something of an upset given the momentum of Chris Statlander heading into this Saturday night in Mercedes-Moné.
You want to talk about a crisis of confidence? Imagine losing a match 4 days before your big title match.
Yeah, that could potentially shake Chris Statlander, but Statlander hoisting up Shida. Shida finding her feet, the waistlock, German suplex.
Oh, hit hard.
Yeah, Shida really had to work for that one. Now, perhaps thinking Katana once again. There it is. No, Statlander.
Oh, boy, look out here.
Count out. And Statlander plants Shida. 1, 2, 3.
Chris Statlander.
Now there's momentum, Matt Menard.
Well, how about it? I think Statlander got away with one here. Hopefully unscathed.
I think that hesitation by Hikaru Shida on that katana bit her in the end, but it is the result here tonight that matters for Chris Statlander. The Prudential Center, Newark, New Jersey. Statlander looks to reclaim the TBS Championship from the CEO. Almost as if on cue.
We knew she was here.
We knew she was here. We knew she would not shy away from the spotlight. The CEO, Mercedes-Moné, with Camille, the Brick House, in that sling, courtesy of Chris Statlander. But right now, I suppose we will hear from the TBS champion.
Ready? Say hello to your CEO.
Well, she got style, doesn't she?
Well, this audience very impolite.
Camille, you want to hear a fun fact about Pennsylvania? The Sixers have had yet another terrible season.
That's a fact.
Embarrassing. Shout out to my boys, the Celtics, on another incredible victory last night. You know who else had an incredible victory tonight? You, Chris Statlander. And I am rarely impressed by my competition. Does anybody want to hear another fun fact? I have held this TBS championship longer than you. So at Full Gear, I will not lose because I am the CEO. And I am the greatest TBS champion of all time. And I will never lose this title.
Letting her have it.
Yeah, making the
wow.
Camille, go get hurt and go get the job done now. These people are pissing me off. Now, go.
Mercedes.
Go.
Her arm is hurt.
Do your job, Camille.
Yeah,
An injured Camille, but an injured Camille, still a dangerous Camille. But
damn right.
No.
Brickhouse
She has one arm.
really thinking about this before stepping in the ring with Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida.
What should pay you for?
Camille, don't do this.
Camille. There's a lot to think about here.
Camille, don't do it.
Oh, Camille tried. The question mark kick from Hikaru Shida, and now Camille.
Oh, oyster by her bad shoulder, her bad arm.
Yeah, sent unceremoniously from the ring. But while all this is happening, Mercedes looking for that backstabber, but Statlander hanging on to the ropes. Look at this, Mercedes is on Statlander's back.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Statlander.
No longer on her back. Look out here.
Oh, Wednesday Night Fever. For the TBS champion is Statlander.
What a mistake by Mercedes.
Twofold. Because her main girl is hurt on the outside.
If Statlander.
Why would she do that? Uh-oh.
Huh? What a swerve. Where you get this coat from? Damn. Come on, wipe the matches up. Let's go.
Get this coat.
VP.
Hey.
Huh? What a swerve. Where you get this coat from? Damn. Come on, Bobby, match us up. Let's go.
Hangman, you and I, we are on that same path to that same destination, trying to grasp at that same prize. 2024 still has some time left for the Switchblade to share the spotlight with Hangman once more.
Jay White, do you know who the hell I am? I am the Hangman. I am the man. They named this whole godforsaken pay-per-view after me.
When I make you tap, it will be a public declaration.
You couldn't make me tap out if your slimy ass depended on it.
That's
After career Switchblade, Jay White with the advantage over Hangman Adam Page. Hangman scored the win earlier this year, the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, but a win. Yeah, we thought we were going to have to wait until Full Gear, but MVP, that announcement earlier tonight.
This is a 2-on-1 match set for one fall. Being accompanied by Shelton Benjamin and MVP from Dallas, Texas, weighing 277 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
If you are unfamiliar with Bobby Lashley, he
I know all about Bobby Lashley.
one of, if not the most dangerous professional wrestlers in the sport today. An NAIA National Wrestling Champion. He then went on to become a sergeant in the United States Army, an 8-time Pro Wrestling World Champion, MMA fighter, a 15-2 overall record, including 6 wins via knockout, and now a founding member of the Hurt Syndicate alongside Shelton Benjamin and MVP, and the man that will step into the ring with Swerve Strickland this Saturday night at Full Gear.
Isn't there a cheeseburger?
And his opponents, Joe Keys and Cheeseburger.
Yeah, I think that was cheeseburger.
I'm telling you right now, what Bobby Lashley is all that, and what athletes MVP has gathered.
Yeah, cheeseburger. Yeah, Ring of Honor. I remember cheeseburger.
Khan had put the paperwork together for this match earlier tonight. We had heard it, we had talked about it. But when MVP came out and announced the match, when he walked out of the car moments ago, the fans here in Reading, Pennsylvania went absolutely crazy that Bobby Lashley tonight would have his debut here on Dynamite. And
Who
take
started?
a look at this magnificent athlete that Bobby Lashley is.
Who started?
Don't turn away from your television sets. This is going to be something.
Yeah, Cheeseburger lives not too far from here, but he may regret taking this match here tonight. Swing and a miss by Bobby Lashley. Joe Keys sprawling to the floor. Wise moving now. Lashley, big spear to the midsection.
I'll tell you, Cheeseburger's local favorite. He may regret the reception he got from the fans tonight because Bobby Lashley's got a bump.
I don't think so, pal. Bobby Lashley.
Lashley, in this 2-on-1 match, most men would be at a disadvantage, but the almighty Bobby Lashley. Now Cheeseburger in his sights, and Lashley just ran him over.
Right in the face.
How about the decorated athletes that MVP has? Shelton Benjamin, like you see, the decorated athlete he is. You talked about the great athletic background of Bobby Lashley.
Oh boy, look out, guys.
Amazing
Dominator.
what these guys can do.
Dominator.
Threw him to the mat almost.
Now Lashley, the cover, but in comes Joe Keys.
You should just ended the match.
For Joe Keys.
Joe, what are you doing, Joe?
Well, Joe's trying to win a match here, man.
Stop it.
Come on.
Save your life.
Well, this would be
A lot of guts this kid, Joe Keys has.
This would be a massive upset for Joe Keys and Cheeseburger.
Joe Keys is an idiot.
No, he's a fighter. Come on, man.
Joe Keys just got flattened by the almighty Bobby Lashley. And Lashley,
I don't know, man.
now trying to make or looking to make an example of these two men here tonight. Keys struggling up to his feet.
Ooh.
Lashley ran him over with the spear.
God, I've been looking forward to seeing Bobby Lashley wrestle in person. I want to tell you, yeah, Shelton Benjamin, nod your head. It's been worth the wait.
Now that
Hurt Lock, yup.
courtesy of Bobby Lashley. Joe Keys going out immediately. Look, his face is turning purple.
That's what you get, Mr. Keys.
Lashley putting him to sleep. The referee's got to stop this match, and he does.
Here is your winner, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Does not surprise me that we saw what Swerve Strickland did earlier.
We gon' hurt you. Swerve's house.
Oh, speaking of that.
Strickland, it sounded like
In that
when he blindsided Lashley and Prince Nana now.
Wielding a chair.
Nana's fired up.
As Shelton Benjamin marching towards Prince Nana. And MVP
looking
scanning out. Smart. Wait a second.
He was under the ring. He set a trap. He was under the ring.
On the chain. Once again, Lashley didn't see it coming. Neither did MVP. Ow! And MVP goes down. Swerve Strickland trying to even the odds ahead of Full Gear this Saturday night live on pay-per-view.
Swerve's house. Swerve's house. Swerve's house.
The house call. Bobby Lashley is rocked. He's
We ain't playing no more.
And Swerve Strickland looking to ensure that Bobby Lashley is out. Swerve.
Woo.
Lashley. Wow.
But what's he going to do Saturday night? He's not going to have a chain.
Swerve's house. Swerve's house. Swerve's house. Swerve's house. Swerve's house.
Strickland, but it is clear. Swerve Strickland not rattled one bit heading into Full Gear this Saturday night.
And smartly grabs his chain, gets out of the way when the troops come in. But Swerve with a big shot across the bow for Saturday night. I mean, a big one.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's in the short time here, we have not seen the Hurt Syndicate get outplayed like Swerve Strickland has done here tonight. Well, a statement made by Swerve Strickland ahead of his match with Bobby Lashley, but let's head to the back. And Renee Paquette, take it away, Renee.
Mariah May and Nina, this Saturday at Full Gear, you will finally get your championship champagne celebration. However, the night before on Rampage, the two of you will be teaming up for the first time in almost over a year.
No champion deserves a celebration more than me. My rise was meteoric, and my reign will be historic. I take shit and make it shine. Anytime, any show, anyone. In my division, you hold this, or you die.
Mariah has been working so hard. I came back here to tell her I'm very proud of her, and I will give her a celebration she will never forget.
The H-Cup Angel and the Women from Hell will turn Rampage into Glampage.
Everybody wants me now, but I want Mariah.
And then...
What is going on back there?
Well, Mariah May just dazed.
I'm at the wrong party.
Incredible victory over Anna Jay this past Saturday night. Looking for that champagne celebration with Mina Shirakawa coming up this weekend. But, gentlemen, we've got a fight on our hands here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Seattle, Washington, weighing 175 pounds, Darby Allin.
There's no one like Darby Allin. Take a look.
It was 2 weeks ago at Dynamite. Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy facing Claudio Castagnoli and Pac in a match ending in a known contest. After John Moxley, Marina Shafir, Wheeler Yuta hit the ring, leading to the conglomeration, hitting the ring. The match was thrown out, but it seemed like Claudio Castagnoli and Darby Allin had singled one another out, Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, well, listen, the war is going on. There's no question about that. And I'm not so sure what Claudio was saying earlier, but one thing I do know, we need to talk about it later. is that the Death Riders right now are in control of the mind games in AEW.
And his opponent from Lucerne, Switzerland, weight 232 pounds. He is 1/3 of the AEW World Trios Tag Team Champions, Claudio Castagnoli.
Appreciate it, Connor.
Claudio Castagnoli heading into battle by himself. I'm relieved. Uncharacteristic of the Death Riders as of late, but you know, we know Wheeler Yuta focusing on our main event tonight, where he will face Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy event of them two professional wrestlers.
Look at that. Darby Allin looked, the referee said, "You ready?"
Here we go.
Yeah, Darby taking deep breaths. He realized, look at this, what he's got in store for him here. One of the great athletes ever to step into an AEW ring.
Let's get at it. There's going to be something here.
And Darby, this is going to have to be his game plan. Stick and move, use your speed, and easier said than done against an athlete like Claudio Castagnoli, who, despite his size, despite his strength, extremely agile.
You know, last time I was on the call here on Dynamite, Darby Allin propelled down from the ceiling and came right after Claudio Castagnoli, right out in front of us, right over the announce table.
But
These two will go at it.
Now the side headlock attempted by Darby Allin. Claudio just shrugs him off. Darby attempting to use his speed. Great counter, arm drag. Brings down Castagnoli. Claudio bailing out. Darby put on the brakes. I think he was looking for the tope.
Yeah, and a smart move on two accounts. That first of all, when now three accounts, getting out of with Darby's way and also getting out of the ring when Darby had the advantage, slowing things down.
And I'm loving it, Tony. I'm loving the composure from Darby. Something we don't normally see from him.
Excalibur, you mentioned that Claudio came out here by himself, but as you mentioned, we know that members of the Death Riders are here, so let's see what transpires in this one.
Yeah, the Death Riders, of course, their leader, John Moxley, be heading into battle this Saturday night, Full Gear live on pay-per-view, and you can join us via YouTube and the QR code at the bottom of your screen for Full Gear. Catch all the action this Saturday night as Darby looking for the cover. Claudio kicks out, but Darby immediately with the body press.
Doesn't get talked about enough, Darby Allin's athleticism. We talk about his risk taking.
Darby, no.
Look out here.
To the top. And Darby on the coffin drop.
Darby. Right out in front of us here now.
Tossed to the side, and Claudio Castagnoli.
Jesus.
Whoa. Just body blocking Darby into the barricade. The uppercut sends Darby over.
You kidding me?
God, already this has been a phenomenal match. It's been a phenomenal night.
This is exactly what we expected, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, the final Dynamite before Full Gear coming up this Saturday night live on pay-per-view. Darby Allin looking to take a bite out of the Death Riders, but
I mean, guys, you went clear over that barricade. That's over TKO.
As Darby struggling to bring himself back to the right side of the barricade. Claudio Castagnoli, very calm, very cool. Heading to Darby, and now Claudio. Vertical suplex. Oh, and look at this. Claudio, the strength, the balance. Walking off up the steps.
I've seen it all now, my God.
With Darby Allin in his grasp, and Darby deposited back into the ring by Castagnoli.
Only Claudio can do something like that.
Oh my God, that was unbelievable.
Claudio Castagnoli in charge of Darby Allin, and fans, we are sticking with all the action in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere.
Darby now. He's got to find a way.
Oh, a gut wrench into a gut buster, into a rib breaker. And look at Claudio just back and forth and back. Oh, but Claudio, look at the strength by Claudio. As he's got Darby up, thinking powerbomb.
Oh!
Darby Allin, no!
Come on! Incredible action!
What tremendous body control by Darby Allin. Caught in the grips of Claudio Castagnoli, and Darby able to pull off that code red.
Showing us that he is more than just a guy who throws his body at people. He can think one move ahead.
The athleticism here is absolutely spectacular. Feels like any man's match right now, guys.
As Darby struggling up to his feet with the assistance of the ropes of Claudio. Right there on top of him with the uppercuts.
You got to avoid these if you're Darby Allin. I know that's stating the obvious.
Barrage of uppercuts in the corner. Referee Paul Turner telling Claudio, pull the action out of the corner.
You're not going to get out of the corner. You got to get your hands up, do something.
Yeah, Darby slumping down.
If I'm Darby, I try to roll to the floor.
Oh, brother. Trying to do it. Darby went for the kick. Claudio caught it. Sending Darby up and over the top. Darby thought he'd catch some respite on the ring apron. Instead, just caught the high boot from Claudio Castagnoli.
Tell you what, guys, looking at Claudio in the center of the ring, he's breathing heavy.
Yes. Unfamiliar territory for Castagnoli. Definitely one of the best conditioned athletes.
Oh, my God.
In all of professional wrestling. And now,
what's he going to do to him now? He's going to throw him into the first rope. He's going to go for the giant swing.
Oh, my God. Oh!
Giant swing into the steel ring steps.
You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me.
Claudio just looked over at us and
said, move.
Yes, sir. Look out here.
And I'm the only one still has a headset on. I don't know if that's good or not. Darby Allin is out on his feet.
Is this even on right now?
Yeah, it's on. Darby Allin is out. He's out.
Look out here.
Got it.
It is an absolute mess.
What is he trying to prove here for crying?
This is what these guys do. Not like this. What are we thinking?
Oh my God. You better not.
How did he land out there, Tony?
He hit the safety rail first and bounced on the table.
I've never seen this. Is something.
All right, let's take a look one more time at what went down. I cannot see the monitor.
I think he's gonna throw him to the crowd.
Excalibur's getting his headset back on. Darby is out.
I don't know if the doctor's still at ringside here, but get a look at Darby Allin, please.
The doctor had to run.
He ain't coming back.
Or he was in harm's way. Claudio wants a count out here, Excalibur.
Darby Allin.
No, you better stay down. Stay down. Stay down.
Given the count to Darby,
Stay down.
This is Darby. He can't possibly.
Darby, just stay down.
For real. Look at his back.
Never seen that like this in my life.
Paul Turner up to 7.
Stay down.
You gotta be kidding me right now.
He's pushing himself.
He's gonna do it, Darby. How did he do this? How on earth did Darby Allin do this? Oh, Castagnoli, lariat, the cover, 2, 3. Wow.
Claudio Castagnoli.
Claudio Castagnoli just absolutely dismantling Darby Allin. A dominant victory for the Death Riders, but right now we need to restore order at our desk. Let's take it to the back and Renee Paquette.
Private Party this Saturday at Full Gear. Your AEW World Tag Team Championships are on the line in a 4-way matchup against the acclaimed House of Black and the Outrunners. In a 4-way matchup, you don't have to be pinned or submitted to lose those titles. So what's the strategy?
Well, we got a strategy. Obviously, we can't tell you because we don't know who's watching. Come on, we don't know who's watching. But it seems like the odds are stacked against us. But fortunately, the odds have been against us our whole lives. The odds was against us when we faced the Young Bucks, and look what happened. We beat them and became new AEW World Tag Team Champions. And that's the same thing that's going to happen this Saturday. We leave in New Jersey, still the AEW World Tag Team Champions. You feel me?
I do.
Because you know what they say. There ain't no party like a private party. You know what I mean? And that's a flex. Come on now. Flex on them. Flex on them quick.
Oh, speaking of flex.
Oh, my guys. My guys, what's good?
Hey, what was that face you made last week?
You talking about this one. I was like this. I had him with this.
We got a big announcement coming up next.
Double chunk chocolate cookie.
Boom!
Yeah, go get it.
Disgusting. Roderick Strong, you've been through so much. The kid who grew up trailer park trash with two abusive, alcoholic parents, for crying out loud. Your own mother shot your father right in front of you. That's traumatizing. And as you know, Roddy, trauma is a result of overwhelming sense of danger, powerlessness, and fear. However, healing is a result of feeling safe, empowered, and supported. That's why you do anything for Cole. He makes you feel all those positive things you lacked. That's why I was no different than you. That's why I trusted him. Unfortunately, the difference between you and I, Cole for me was a mirage of what I wanted him to be. A fraud, a liar. And whilst Cole is a fraud, I do actually believe deep down in his narcissistic, sociopathic, frail, feeble frame is a man who cares about Roderick Strong. This is precisely why, upon further contemplation, I'm happy you won, Roddy. Because I want Adam Cole to watch a person he cares about suffer. And because of your white trash upbringing, you aren't intelligent enough to realize that you don't have a prayer. I'm sending you back to where you belong. To your grimy little trailer park. And after the match, you'll be in so much physical anguish. You'll wish your mother hadn't shot your father, but instead shot you.
Guys, I am back here with Big Justice and Big Boom AJ. This Saturday at Full Gear 0 Hour, you're going to be taking on QT Marshall. This is a match 20 years in the making.
Well, Renee, it may have been 20 years in the making for QT, but for me, it all started when he threw the double chunk chocolate cookies.
All right, well, be that as it may, you have not been in the ring in 20 years. Are you at all concerned of how your body's going to hold up out there?
I'm not concerned at all because I only have one strategy. It's the same strategy we have each and every day, and it's to bring the boom! But Renee, we do have a special announcement to make because when I ring QT Marshall's bell and I power boom him right through the middle of the ring at the Prudential Center, there's only one guy we want ringing that bell. Big Justice.
My best friend, the Rizzler!
Bring the boom!
And now, fans, let's welcome, along with Mike Bennett and Matt Taven of the Undisputed Kingdom, here is Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong, who this Saturday night will be stepping into the ring with the detestable Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. MJF, no compunctions about making this match deeply personal with Roderick Strong.
Well, Roddy, coming up on Saturday, it's you and MJF at Full Gear. We know what MJF will stoop to in the ring, but I know you heard the comments of what he said just a few moments ago. Disgusting.
I have to be honest with all of you. I have not slept a wink since Wednesday. It is finally happening. Tony, it is finally happening. I feel like a kid on Christmas morning. I finally get my hands on you. Max! You know, if you were here right now and not hiding like some coward, I would ask you this. Am I supposed to be ashamed about my childhood, my parents? Max, you don't think I've heard that before? My whole life, that's what people mention. Oh, your mom's an addict, your dad's an addict. Oh, your mom shot your dad. Well, good job, Max. You made me feel like I was in elementary school again. And you may look at my past and you may feel sorry for me, but I ask you not to, because I feel sorry for you. You have to understand this, Max. With my life, I learned to get the most out of it, you have to earn it. If you want to break the cycle, you have to earn it. And that's what I've done ever since I was a kid. I've earned everything I have. And now look at you, Max. Look at you, Max. You've been spoon-fed everything. And when something doesn't go your way or something happens that you don't like, You throw a little temper tantrum like a baby until you get it. So I want you to do something for me. I want you to look in the mirror, and I want you to think about all the things that you have done to people, all the manipulating, all the backstabbing, all the using. And I want you to realize at Full Gear, when that bell rings, you're going to pay for all those sins. With every chop, with every punch, with every elbow, with every backbreaker. And when it's all over and I'm walking into my hotel room for the best night of sleep of my life, knowing I earned it, and also knowing that I broke your back and I left you humbled. Yeah!
Well, Roderick Strong, his vision is clear. Heading into Full Gear and MJF this Saturday night, but let's take you back to this past Saturday night and Collision. Daniel Garcia, Daddy Magic, and Jack Perry.
Hold on here. No! Frustration. Come on the face of Daddy Magic.
Wait a minute, hold on. What have we got?
Jack Perry.
He has taken Daddy Magic.
Garcia has no idea that.
Perfect planning by Jack Perry, and now Garcia pulled a victory out of the jaws of defeat.
The chair is empty.
Are you in your match? Jack Perry came over.
Attacking Garcia's best friend.
We all have to sacrifice.
There you are. Oh, I thought this was a game. Let's go! Hey, come on, Jack! Whoa! I got it!
Daddy Magic, you commandeered the bus, you commandeered our camera, but we understand after you guys went out of range of our TV trucks, that wasn't the end of it.
Listen, I'm not proud of what happened on Saturday night. You want to see the footage? Let's take a look at the footage. I didn't ask for this. Danny didn't ask for this. Hey, feel it, Jack? Huh? You feeling good? How's that ride? How'd that work out for you? Wake up! Wake up, Jack!
It's time to wake up, Playboy. Let's have a conversation. I'm all ears for you. Let's talk. Let's talk. I'm right here. Come on.
I thought you weren't like me. You think you're so much better than me. Look at where we are!
Hey, man, you think I want to be here?
Look at who you
think that I want to be here? All I'm trying to do is wrestle, but this place is full of savages. You tried to take this man's life. And people in the power, they just sit back and they watch. They pretend like nothing's going on, so what do? We gotta take that power from you, right?
Everybody's got a code. Everybody cares about right and wrong until it costs them something. Until they have to sacrifice.
Man, you're always talking about sacrifice, but you have no idea what I've had to go through, what I've had to sacrifice to be here. You got no idea. I know where you want me to go, and I can promise you I ain't never gonna go there, okay?
Oh.
Bet. No, I got something for you. You wait right there, okay?
What are you gonna do?
You wait right there, okay? I got something for you.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Figure it out, Jack! Life's so hard for you, huh?
Get out of my
What are you so sad about? What are you so sad about?
Here it comes.
Make it on my way.
Yeah, go on.
They about to Joker him. He about to hit him with the Joker.
That's it. That's it.
Man, let's get out of here. Come on.
Go where? What do you want? Danny! Danny! Where are you going?
Get out of here.
You got a horse whoop your ass, Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the official contract signing for the Ring of Honor World Championship match taking place next week on Dynamite from Chicago, Illinois. Joining me, the challenger, Tomohiro Ishii, and of course, the Ring of Honor World Champion, the Nueve, Chris Jericho. Chris, as champion, you get the honors to sign first.
Hi, guys. Renee, you should know better that a champion of my caliber, the learning tree, doesn't just sign contracts that are thrust into my face randomly. I've got a whole legal team that has to make sure this is approved for me to sign.
Chris, it was sent to your legal team last week.
Oh, really? What about today? What about the now? Live in the now, Renee. I'm gonna have my legal eagles check this out, and when I'm ready to sign it, I will. In the meantime, you just wait here. Chotomate kudasai, she... A little Japanese for you there. Look at this guy. What a good-looking guy. Hey, she wants to talk to you. Hey, right there.
That wolf.
Chris Jericho, I guess his legal representation must be on the concourses.
Look at the face of Jericho. This has been rather entertaining. I mean, he's getting stalked.
The Ring of Honor World Champion, Chris Jericho, poised to defend that title against Tomohiro Ishii 1 week from tonight. Dynamite live from Chicago. As now Jericho, I guess his lawyer must be in Pitbull.
He doesn't care about any contract, Matt Menard.
And now Tomohiro Ishii returning with a vengeance.
I think it's time for Jericho to sign the contract. He's got it in his right hand.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to have a choice here.
As Jericho now with the microphone.
Hey. Listen, Ishii. I would sign this contract, but I don't have a pen.
It's a good excuse.
Well,
Big Tom's got a pen.
Big Tom is always prepared, isn't he?
Who would have thought?
It was not what Chris Jericho wanted to have happen here tonight. Thinking he outran Tomohiro Ishii with the Stone Pitbull.
He's going to sign this under duress.
Well, Wayne.
When the immortal words of Tony Schiavone here tonight as Chris Jericho puts pen to paper.
There you go.
The match one step closer to becoming official for Dynamite next Wednesday night. And look at Brian Keith and Big Bill here.
Jericho knew exactly what was going on. You notice, I didn't realize at the time that he positioned the back of Ishii to the entryway.
Chris Jericho not a guy to show up without a plan.
And remember, the rest of the conglomeration, they've had their hands full here tonight as Jericho, now with the pen in hand.
Oh, no.
Stab him with the pen.
No.
Reach for the sky, boy.
As I mentioned, the conglomeration having their hands full, but Mark Briscoe, Rocky Romero running in. And Mark Briscoe, look at this, trying to throttle Jericho. It's Jericho that he just can't help himself. He keeps mentioning Mark's departed brother, Jay.
Oh, there goes Rocky.
Boy, Rocky Romero. Twisted. Oh! Briscoe, the uppercut to Big Bill.
Oh, Rocky was hammering Big Bill until that moment.
This is just about the only way to take Big Bill down. 3-on-1.
And now Ishii, the shoulder block, sending Big Bill sprawling the outside.
The Redwood.
Here goes Rocky again.
And Rocky Romero looking to chop down that Redwood. As Briscoe, the boot to the midsection to double underhook.
The pineapple.
Jay Driller.
Look at Jericho just pull himself up barely. And Ishii's got him.
Now Tomohiro Ishii, the Stone Pitbull, the sheer drop brainbuster.
Contract signed.
Makes the match official 1 week from tonight. AEW Dynamite, Chicago,
What up, LTK?
Illinois, the Thanksgiving tradition. And this match could be the end of the road for the Nueve.
What a night
event.
Jamie Hayter, last week we were set to hear from you and you were unceremoniously cut off. There's been a huge reaction to that. I want to know what your reaction is to what we saw last week.
My reaction, not too angry about it, but I'm a bit baffled as to why Miss Julia Hart decided to interrupt what I had to say. I've never really spoken to Julia. I've never really interacted with her. I've never wrestled her. Never done anything like that. So I'm just curious as to why she felt like it was okay to do that. And it's fine. You can do whatever you want. You're free to do that. I move to the beat of my own drum just as much as she does. But if she wants to have a chat...
It's time to come home.
Oh, good. Cause this is last week. It was good. This was entertaining.
The house is your foundation.
We're like watching a movie.
We've seen your rebirth. Now it is time to rebuild. You've woken up, and now you are stronger, more determined, and more dangerous than ever. These objects are nothing but another bullseye. You are the princess of the Black Throne, keeper of secrets. You are Julia Hart, and your heart grows harder.
Most certainly a situation worth monitoring. Yeah. Wow. Main event time! My line, Daddy Magic. Take it away, Justin Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event tonight is set for one fall. Introducing first from wherever, Wayne, whatever, freshly squeezed orange Cassidy.
You know, as we saw earlier, so much going on when it comes to the Death Riders and the conglomeration. And, well, fans, we will let you know that this match is so important heading to Full Gear that we are going to stay with this match for as long as it takes tonight. And I love that. I can better believe there are going to be some fireworks going on inside of the ring here.
He doesn't want anyone else jeopardized. It is Cassidy putting his life, his livelihood on the line against our AEW World Champion.
I'm guessing Pac isn't here because he may face old dude. What's his name? Oh, Shota Umino. It may be him facing him at Wrestle Kingdom.
Trios Tag Team Champions, Wheeler Yuta.
And Yuta, a man that is very clearly under the thrall of Jon Moxley, though we've seen not without its complications. Moxley demanded that Yuta use that steel chair on Orange Cassidy. Yuta hesitated, and Moxley called it a glitch in the programming of Wheeler Yuta.
Hey, let me say this. If you go back to that interview that we saw when they were all standing outside, the Death Riders, Wheeler Yuta was staring at the camera the entire time. He looked like a hostage that had been brainwashed to me. I mean, he didn't flinch, didn't blink.
I'll tell you what, I think the brainwashing might be complete, judging from the look on his face during that entrance.
Wheeler Yuta has never submitted Orange Cassidy in his career. This could be his opportunity to surpass his mentor, or one of his mentors, alongside Chuck Taylor in Orange Cassidy. And fans, it's a huge time for All Elite Wrestling. Earlier today, VIP experience tickets for All in Texas went on sale. Of course, All in Texas in Arlington coming up Saturday, July 12th. Tickets available, VIP tickets, they are going fast. And tickets for All Elite VIP experience members on December 2nd. But Orange Cassidy looking to end it early here. You have to imagine Cassidy wants to get out of this match unscathed against Yuta and turn his attention to Jon Moxley this Saturday.
Absolutely, very much the same situation as Chris Statlander earlier tonight.
Excalibur, as you were saying, tickets will go on sale on the 9th of December.
Wait a second. A seatbelt here.
Oh, almost won it.
Yeah, general public on sale December 9th. But if you are an AEW insider, which you can join on AEWTIX.com, you can get your crack at tickets on December 2nd, 1 week early, and an early stalemate. But Orange Cassidy with the advantage. Wheeler Yuta, though, maybe some frustrations on his part. And Tony, we've been talking about it a few occasions tonight, but the Continental Classic 2024 edition, the round-robin tournament, kicks off 1 week from tonight. Dynamite, Chicago, Illinois.
What a tournament it was last year.
That's right, Eddie Kingston winning the first Continental Classic. Who will win this year? We will find out beginning next Wednesday night. Orange Cassidy looking for that DDT, the Stun Dog Millionaire. Wheeler Yuta got caught by that.
Yes, sir. We start next Wednesday, and of course, Orange Cassidy
headed into a match with John Moxley this Saturday night at Full Gear.
Good point, man.
Did Moxley, did Yuta just take off that?
Now that middle turn,
yes.
That pad over that middle turnbuckle, and now Yuta. Wild swing by Yuta.
Oh!
Yuta needs to be careful. Can't put your hands on an official like that.
Yeah, Yuta.
And
Think
Yuta,
about this.
who weeks ago we saw hesitate to use the chair, now perhaps frustrated by Orange Cassidy. Wild swing by Yuta. Cassidy lucky. As Cassidy, the Cazador, the roll up, and the win!
Freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
The shot on the face of Wheeler Yuta.
But the technique of Orange Cassidy was more than equal to the brutality shown by Wheeler Yuta of the Death Riders.
Guys, the punishment that Orange Cassidy took here tonight, I'm sorry, Tony, on his neck. Is it too much?
Orange Cassidy showing
something here.
Wheeler Yuta.
Of course. There he is.
I heard the commotion behind me.
A fellow trios champion alongside Wheeler Yuta, alongside Claudio Castagnoli.
And here they come, guys. The rest of the animals. Get ready to move.
And there he is, the ringleader, the general,
and
John
the world champion.
Moxley,
Yes.
the AEW world champion, the man.
What she got here? What's Marina got in her hand?
Tape.
What looks to be a roll of duct tape in addition to that briefcase, which we can only speculate contains that AEW World Championship title belt.
This surprises no one.
This has been the Death Riders' MO since they have burst onto the scene, and now Castagnoli putting.
Can we get somebody out here? We got a title match to protect.
Moxley has said that he hates what AEW has become.
And now look at Pac taping
the hands in the pocket.
Orange Cassidy's hands to his midsection while the rest of the Death Riders look on. And the thing is, this would require an organized effort to stop. It can't just be one or two guys because the Death Riders outnumber them. This would need to be a concerted effort. The entire locker room needs to empty right now to protect Orange Cassidy in our AEW World Championship match this Saturday night at Full Gear.
Just being kicked around, all five. Oh, come on. That's a knockout punch is what that was.
Give me a break.
And they're not done. He's helpless. He's absolutely helpless.
Is there anybody back there?
Make some thugs.
Tell me everybody's gone.
Oh, look at that. Just a right hand. Unabated. Look at this. These five individuals, these five despicable individuals.
He said, guys, he would do this on his own. And basically, that's what he's doing this on his own.
That's right. The locker room respecting what Cassidy said earlier tonight.
Right.
Cassidy having to
No, the match is over with though. They come after the match. Match over.
We want to be there for you. He said, nope, it's something I've got to do on my own.
The match is over though, people.
He is no match for five.
The match is over though, people.
I'm afraid there's going to be some serious damage prior.
The match is over, people. Oh, they done? Okay, good.
The Death Riders doing
Okay. Wasn't that bad.
here tonight Orange Cassidy with a Pyrrhic victory over Wheeler Yuta.
Just a little hits. Just a little hits. He'd be alright. It wasn't that bad.
Saturday night at Full Gear.
That's the question. Whatever shape it is, it's the shape the Death Riders wanted.
Here comes the conglomeration now.
They did exactly what Orange Cassidy had asked. They let him fight on his own.
They sure did. They sure did.
But Cassidy, I mean, he was powerless to fight. I mean, his hands taped to his side, into his pockets.
I think he knew something would happen, but he didn't give a damn. Look at him get. At least he's trying to get to his feet, for God's sake.
Cassidy struggling to his feet, and what a struggle it will be this Saturday night when Orange Cassidy faces Jon Moxley one-on-one for the AEW World Championship. It will be full.
He got his glasses on.
Our main event in Newark, New Jersey, this Saturday night.
Look at this defiant, the defiant Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy, defiant to the end. And Jon Moxley will bring
I like that.
AEW World Championship. He will bring his army to Newark, New Jersey this Saturday night to Full Gear. But will he leave AEW World Champion? Or will it be a course correct by Orange Cassidy? Well, fans, immediately following Rampage this Friday night, it will be the countdown to Full Gear and to the match, the main event this Saturday night. Jon Moxley, Orange Cassidy for control of all Elite Wrestling.
What I can say about all that? There's so much to talk about. All right. We'll start with the main things first. MJF versus Roger Strong. I see MJF winning that. That's my prediction. MJF is somehow going to win or someone's going to interfere. I think if he's healed somewhat, it could be Wardlow. Wardlow could pull up. Chris Statlander versus Mercedes Moné. I see Monet winning that. It's possible. It's possible. Chris Statlander could win, but it's possible. That tag team match, it's anyone's game but the Outrunners. The Outrunners is too early for them to win them. Not yet. And the others, they could win. The Acclaimed are not winning either. So I definitely see Private Party winning. I can see the Acclaimed actually going to break up that night. Or maybe next week. Who knows? Yeesh. Swerve versus Bobby? Swerve was beating him down. But it's possible Bobby could win, though. I don't know. Or it may go to a no DQ. That match can end in a no contest. And for Orange Cassidy versus Moxley, I see Moxley winning. I don't know how, but I see Moxley winning. I don't think Cassidy is going to win. If he does, I'll be happy. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I said, all this is going on. It's like Affinity War. This Saturday, Full Gear is going to be Affinity War Part 2. And World's End is going to be like Endgame. So I'm excited for it. I can't wait. I'm definitely going to be streaming Full Gear this Saturday. Like Monty said, abandoning all hope. But I still got faith in Cassidy. He could pull it off. But it's not a guarantee, though. So I'll see everybody back for AEW this Saturday at Full Gear. So I'm about to switch the stream over, hop back on PlayStation, and let's play some Days